Hello students, I hope all of you fine now. I have already discussed the topic is chi-square distribution. First one, number 1, test for goodness of fit. Today I will discuss the topic next one, test for the independence of attributes. This is the number 2. Second one, test for independence of attributes. This is our second topic. First topic I have already discussed, test for goodness of fit. So, test for independence of attributes, in that time you have to consider, we have considered two attribute, capital A and capital B, where capital A is shown in M categories A1, A2, AM, and capital B is in N categories B1, B2 up to Bn. So then construct the table. Table is, now we construct table. First one is this side is attributes for B. This is our total, and that side is attributes for A. This is A. This one is A1, A2, A3, and that side is suppose B1, B2, B3 and B4. So first we, A1 is combined to B1, so this is A1 B1. Next one A1 B2, next A1 B3, combination for A1 B4. Next one A2 B1 for second row, this one A2 B2, A2 B3 and A2 B4, and for third row A3 B1, A3 B2, A3 B3 and A3 B4. This is the total A1, A2 and A3. Then total, this is B1 for, this is B2, this is B3 and last one is B4. I will construct the table. This is the 1 2 3 row, 1 2 3 4 column, that means 3 by 4. This is a 3 by 4 dimension. The members are divided now into two categories, only in respect of each attributes according to the presence or absence of attributes, capital A denoted by capital A and alpha, presence or absence of attribute capital B, it's denoted by capital B or beta, capital B and beta. Now we have to consider the 2 by 2 table. Now 2 by 2 table. If we consider number of rows, column same, and these are 2. Number of rows is 2, number of columns are also 2. In that time your table will be the total. This is also a total. This is attributes. Suppose we consider here A, here attributes, consider here B. This is suppose capital B and beta. This is capital A into alpha, total. So that's why A and B combination, this is AB, this is alpha and B. Suppose we consider this is small a, this is small b. Now beta and A, this is capital A and beta. Now we consider this is C and small alpha, alpha and beta, this is small d. Total is capital B here, this is A plus B and this is a beta and this will be C plus obviously D. And in that time their total is A because this column is B1, this column is B2 and B3 and B4. So similarly this column is total capital A and this is total capital alpha. So this is A plus C denote and this is B plus D denote. Okay, this is for 2 by 2 table. Okay, now our independence of attributes will be independence of attributes will be form is AI Bj, this is number of row and number of column denote, and this is Bj by capital N. AI Bj by N for all I and J. For all I and J. In particular for a 2 by 2 this table will be AB equals to A into B by total N. This is the total, this is the N. This is obviously, that's why N. So if the attributes, if the attributes are not independent, then they are said to be associated. If the attributes are not independent, they are said to be associated. So now what is the association of attributes? So next point is association of attributes. In that time, if you consider the 2 by 2 table, and its formula will be Q equals to AB alpha beta A beta alpha B divided by AB alpha beta plus beta, and this is alpha B, and obviously our AB equals to small a. Okay, this is AB equals to small a, alpha B equals to B, A beta equal to C, and alpha beta equals to D. So now we put this value in that form. AD BC, AD plus BC. This one is AD minus BC by AD plus BC. Suppose that the observations are classified simultaneously according to two attributes and the frequencies F0 in the difference categories in the difference categories. That's like where we consider the two type of categories, capital M and M and N. There are two categories. So in the difference categories shown in the two-way table. Suppose we consider H0 is the null hypothesis. All of you know that null hypothesis. Suppose this is the attributes are independent. That means this is the consider to assumption. Consider or assumption. Attributes are independent. The expected frequency Fe of any cell is given by Fe equals to, what is the formula? Row total plus into column total divided by total frequency. Row total into column total divided by the total frequency. This is N, total frequency. This is the row total is AI and this is Bj and total frequency of capital N. Then calculate the chi-square. This is just, all of you know that formula is a F0 minus Fe, observation frequency, expected frequency. This is Fe. So if which approximately follows chi-square distribution with degree of freedom equals to number of rows minus 1 into number of columns minus 1. Number of row minus 1 into number of column minus 1. If the calculated value of chi-square exceeds the tabulated value for the given degree of freedom, short form is d dot f, degree of freedom, and at a specified level, the null hypothesis in that time is rejected and level, and we conclude that the attributes are not obviously independent in that time. It is this attribute is associated, not independent. But in that time, the attributes are associated. Okay. So now we consider a problem. Question. A random sample of 500 students. That means 500 students means this is the total frequency. Our n equals to, that's why 500 students were classified according to economy condition of their family and also according to merit as shown below. This is your merit, this is your meritorious, and this is not meritorious. Not meritorious. Economic condition. Total, there are rich type, middle class type, and last one poor type. This is 42, 58, 137, 113, 61, 89, 240, 260 total, and this total is 500. This is 100, 250, 150. So your given is chi-square 0.05. That means your 5%, 5.99, and chi-square 0.01. This is 1% for 2 degree of freedom. This one is a given. So your question is test whether the two attributes merit and income condition are associated or not. Your question is test whether the two attributes merit and economic condition are associated or not. This is your question. So what is the answer? First we assume null hypothesis in that time contributes are independent. This is our assumption. Now I have to check this is the yes or no, correct or not. Independence, if not independent, then associated, and if independent, so this one is a independent, not associated. So null hypothesis is that time we consider are independent. Then the expected frequency are calculation of the expected frequency, that means FE. First one is a rich, second one is a for middle class, and last one is poor and total. So first one and last is table for total. This is the total. This is the meritorious. This is not meritorious. This is 240 because this total is 240. This is the total. Total is 240. 240 into 100 by 500. This is 48. 240 into 250 by 100. Sorry, 500. This equals to 120. This is a 240 into 150 by 500 equals to 72, and its total is 240. And here 260 into 100 by 500 equals to 52. This is 260 into 250 by 500. This is 130. And last one is 260 into 150 by 500 equals to 78. This is 260, and its total is obviously 500. Total frequency. This total is 150. This total is 250, and this is 100. So therefore, chi-square equals to, our formula is f0 minus fe square by fe. So that is 42 minus 48 square by 48 plus 137 minus 120 square by 120 plus 61 minus 72 square by 72 plus 58 minus 52 whole square divided by 52 plus 113 minus 130 square divided by 130 plus 89 minus 78 whole square divided by 78. So that's why its calculation, after calculation, its result is 9.30. its total calculation will be 9.30 or 9.3. So degree of freedom, what for now we have to calculate the degree of freedom. D dot F equals to row, total row minus 1, total column minus 1. So total row here 2, this is the total 2 row and total 3 column. So this is 2 minus 1 into 3 minus 1. So obviously 1 into 2, this is 2. So for 2DF, for 2 degree of freedom, the tabulated value chi-square at 5% level is 5.99 given and 1% is 9.21 given. So here, since the observed value of chi-square exists even the 1% tabulated value, it is highly significant. So we reject the null hypothesis, and conclude that merit and economic condition are not independent because this one is a exists. So our answer is they are associated. That means attributes are associated. Okay students, I hope all of you understand this. So today up to this. Thank you. Okay, bye. Have a nice day.